Let's talk about respect. Listen to this when you need to remember what self-respect actually is. Self-respect is not an attitude. It is not arrogance. It is not being cold or unreachable. Self-respect is clarity. It is the quiet decision that you will no longer abandon yourself to be chosen, tolerated, or temporarily valued. It is the moment you stop negotiating with what drains you and start aligning with what elevates you. Knowing your worth is not something you announce. It is something you live. It is what you allow. It is what you decline. It is what you no longer explain. Self-respect begins when you become unattracted to anything less than what you truly want. Not because you think you are better than others, but because you are finally honest about what fits your life. You stop forcing chemistry with inconsistency. You stop romanticizing effort that comes in waves. You stop calling bare minimum behavior potential. You realize that desire without dignity is a trap. Self-respect is being unapologetic about your standards. Not loud, not defensive, just settled, non-negotiable. You do not need to argue for what you require. You simply stop participating in what does not meet you. And this is where most people struggle, because self-respect often feels like loss before it feels like freedom. When you raise your standards, you will outgrow certain cycles. You will disappoint people who benefited from your softness. You will feel the discomfort of no longer being available for confusion. But that discomfort is only temporary. The peace that follows is permanent. Self-respect means you are self-sufficient and whole until someone truly adds to your life. You are not waiting to be rescued. You are not building your identity around being wanted. You are building your life. And from that place, love becomes an addition, not a requirement. You stop rushing. You stop chasing. You stop trying to secure outcomes through overgiving. Because you understand something profound. The right things do not require you to shrink. The right things will meet you in sincerity. Self-respect requires evidence, not words, not promises, and not intensity. Evidence, sustained effort, consistency over time. Integrity that does not disappear when things become inconvenient. You are no longer impressed by access. You are impressed by alignment. You are no longer moved by attention. You are moved by intention. This is how you teach people how to treat you. Not by lecturing them, not by demanding, but by what you tolerate and what you withdraw from. Boundaries are not punishments. Boundaries are instructions. They communicate, this is what it means to have access to me. Self-respect is measured action. It is not impulsive reaction. You do not rush to fill silence. You do not rush to explain your value. You do not rush to prove that you are worthy. You relax into timing. You allow life to reveal itself properly. Perfect timing is not passive. It is powerful. It's knowing that what is meant for you will not require panic. It will not require betrayal of self. It will not require you to abandon your standards just to keep something. Self-respect means you are committed to your goals, your aspirations, and your future. You are building something. And because you're building, you are selective. You cannot carry distractions that cost you your peace. You cannot entertain dynamics that pull you backwards. You cannot keep choosing what is beneath you and call it growth. When you choose less than what you want, you enter cycles that diminish you. Cycles of almost. Cycles of inconsistency. cycles of self-abandonment disguised as patience. And eventually you feel it. Your energy lowers, your confidence slowly erodes, your nervous system becomes unsettled, because your spirit knows when you are compromising. Self-respect is choosing the life of your dreams, even when it requires solitude first, even when it requires waiting, even when it requires saying no to what is available in order to say yes to what is aligned. Being alone is not the fear. Living beneath yourself is. So become the kind of person who is unavailable for half-heartedness, unavailable for disrespect disguised as humor, unavailable for effort that only appears when you pull away, unavailable for love that requires you to earn what should be freely given. You are not difficult. You are discerning. You are not asking for too much. You're asking for what matches you. Self-respect is the foundation of everything you desire, because the life you want cannot be built on the version of you that keeps settling. And the moment you decide, truly decide, that you will not choose less anymore, everything changes. Your standards rise. Your actions align. Your life upgrades. Not because you forced it, but because you finally honored yourself. You deserve the life of your dreams, and the first person who must treat you that way is you.